Hi guys, we are going to go through the last 5 rooms of the Sully wing of the Louvre Museum and see the last of the Egyptian antiquities. We're going to start in room 15 called the Mummy. And so when we look around, this doesn't look like there's anything we can see here. Let's flip around. Oh, here we have a figure of a weeping woman. It's clay, painted and modeled. Very nice. And here is the mummy of a man. He was mummified sometime between 332 and 330 BC. You can see these wrapped up in the bandages. He had a funeral mask placed on top of him. Also has cartonnage, which is sort of like a paper mache on top of the mummy. All right, room 15. That's all that we can see on room 15. Let's see, can we get to room 16? All right, here we go. Room 16 is the tombs. Or the tomb. The tomb was both a place of shelter for the body, also a place for the body to have its eternal rest. This is pretty cool. This is a like a pile of Shabtis, servants for the afterlife. That's a cool little box. I wish we could make that bigger. Here we have a piece of the Book of the Dead. Remember the Ba would need the Book of the Dead to help get through to the afterlife. Would have to do all the different challenges, the 13 different challenges. All right, let's see. Another part of room 16. Here we have the funerary furniture. Oh, look at that. It's carved with the hieroglyphs. It's got the Eye of Horus. Remember, that's for protection. Anything else in there that we can see? Don't want to go to room 18 yet. I'm going to move into room 17. This room is called the Book of the Dead. Here we have a mummy mask. Remember, after they would wrap the mummies in the linen, they would also make some kind of plaster or paper mache type mask that would be painted to look like the person. Oh, this is nice. It's a bronze engraving. Cynifer's necklace, very beautiful serpentine wood and glass. It also has a pendant of a scarab beetle, which we remember we made those as a part of our amulets. There's a statue of Osiris, painted wood. Make sure there's nothing else to see here. Another part of the Book of the Dead. All of these are spells that you would use against the evils. It also shows how a mummy was made. We didn't get to this. We would have been able to do this after our mummies were finished. We were going to do the opening of the mouth ceremony, which was part of sending the body, or sending, after you bury the body, sending the body off to the afterlife. You have to open the mouth so that they can eat in the afterlife. All right, let's go to this other part of room 17. Oh, there's a Shabti chest. So you could put some of your clay shopti in there and hold them until you made it to the afterlife. That's cool. More Book of the Dead. Look how many pieces there are to it. These are cool. These are canopic jars. I can't see any of the characters. Maybe the heads would sit on top and they're missing, but these are made out of terracotta. So they would slip the different organs into each of the jars, and then they would put the head of the protector. I want to go back to room 15. Let's see. Did we see everything in 17? We did. Let's go to room 18 now. This is the Gods and Magic room. So here you see a carving in limestone, the god Shed, and here is the god Bess. I see a lot of the backbones of Osiris up here. I wish they could get bigger. We made those. We made those amulets. Here we have magic staffs made of ivory. So this piece of ivory is actually part of a hippopotamus tooth. The incisor is the long tooth that comes down farther than the rest. And you can see that they used it and they carved a staff on the hippo tooth. That's pretty cool. All right. A statue of the priest of Bastet. So if you see, Bastet is here, covered by a magical formula to make her look human. Put this to room 19, not yet. Make sure we see everything in 18. Nope, here's some on the other side. Another statue of Bess. There's a vase you could put your flowers in. Here's another statue of Bastet. She's the cat. She's the goddess with the head of a cat. There's Isis with her son Horus. There's the crocodile-headed god Sobek. We saw Sobek Ray earlier in another room in his crocodile form. All right, off to our final room, room 19, called the Animals and Gods room. Let's see, what do we find? Falcon, probably the god Horus. We know that Horus usually took the form of a falcon. Nothing else there. Let's see what's inside here. Nothing we can get to. Let's go to the other side. All right, here we see a mummy of a ram. We know that ancient Egyptians mummified animals as well as people. And here we actually have a mummy of a ram, which is a type of, is a male sheep. Oh, there's an ibis. The god Thoth took the shape of an ibis. Thoth was the god of knowledge and the scribes. All right, here we have a sculpture in limestone. And in here, there's a bunch of mummies, but we're going to look at this cat mummy. Oh, look at that. You know, cats were sacred in ancient Egypt. And here is a sculpture in limestone of a bull. And I believe that is all there is to see. So we have gone through all 19 rooms of the Sully wing of the Louvre Museum. And we saw all of the ancient Egyptian antiquities. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to go answer the questions. All of the answers were in this video, so make sure to watch the video first before you answer the questions. All right, bye-bye.